We're just going to continue where we earlier where we stopped.
Oh well. Anyway, you put filler. You put 10 cups in here.
Okay.
One full cup at a time.
Every single time, 10 cups.
Only initially. You put in 10 cups initially, but then every day after
So
that.
what was the initial? When do you consider that be initial?
When the bags are empty and cleaned.
Oh, after the bags are empty and
Empty and clean.
Okay.
And it's a startup.
Okay.
You put in those 10 cups, but then every day after that, you put in 1.5 of these cups.
1.5.
Every day.
Okay.
1.5 cups every day.
Now, how often are the bags changed?
Well, I would say that maybe every month, over months, I would say maybe every...
Well, you only have that in the summer, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. It's only, you only do this when the pool is operating, yeah. Well, I would say that sometimes it depends on how much filtering you do, how dirty the pool gets, and so forth like that. But I would say maybe 5 or 6 weeks before you have to change it.
Okay. And that you also look at the pressure thing?
Oh yeah, the pressure tells you when it gets to 25, then you know you should do it.
So it's both the pressure and the time, approximate time is 5 or 6 weeks?
Yeah, I would say so, something
Okay.
like that. About that time. So well, sometimes I'll change it during the swimming pool, maybe a minimum of twice, and then of course, when you shut the pool down, you always do it too.
Right, change that before you shut it down.
Yeah.
So when you open that up again, the next year, do you change it again, or is that okay from last year's bags?
When you shut it down for the season, you'll take those bags out and clean them.
Okay.
And put them back in here again. Okay.
Right.
And then if you go through the routine of tightening up and everything so forth, like what should be, well then, in the spring when you open the pool, all you do is
The powder.
put the powder in.
Are the bags replaceable or they're permanent?
The bags are, let me see.
They're not disposable.
Well, let's put it this way. The pool is, what did I say it was, how many years old? 49. Say the pool is 54 years old, okay?
Okay.
I think, I'm trying to remember, I put in all new bags in here, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago or something like that. So I don't think you have to replace these bags.
Okay, that'll be good for another 20 years, maybe.
I would say so.
Oh, okay.
You have to replace those bags. They're cloth bags. And there's a little wheel in there that you have to take out. I mean, it's where the water goes into it and pushes it into the bag. So you have to take the bag off of that. It's a cast iron wheel in order to clean the bags. And then you put it back in that cast iron wheel. That's the toughest part, is doing that thing as far as that part goes.
Let's see. This is a very old pool. Is the filter also old? That's not so like it'll be difficult to get parts now, or this is the original filter?
This is the original filter.
Okay.
This is the original
so they're
filter.
not making this kind anymore?
No, they don't make this kind anymore. So I would say, if you ever had a see, what happened is when I bought this filter, I also bought an extra set of bags. With 3 bags.
Okay, so that's why you
finally,
still
I had a change in which I don't know. As I say, it's 54 years or something like that. Or let's see, what did I say it was? 53 years. So I got a lot of use out of it. Maybe more than 40 years use out of it.
Some of these pipes look new to me.
All this piping is new.
Okay.
The original pump was underneath here. The pump was underneath here.
Oh, okay.
Of course, the original pump is old too. Well, actually, it's not the original pump. It's about the second pump I had.
Okay.
But this is a new pump which was just put in this year.
Okay.
And of course, it's bigger than the one I had in there as far as dimensions go. It's the same horsepower. This is a 1 horsepower motor. So that's the same. So, but in order to to use this thing, I had to repipe all this outside here. So
I see.
now this is all new. This is all new piping here also, which I did last year
Okay.
because it needed repiping because it's, 50 years. I mean, a lot of it rusted out and so forth. So I had to, that's all new piping that I
Okay.
put in last year,
Okay.
and then of course this is new piping I put in this year.
Okay.
Now,
Oh,
the-
this is put in this year?
yeah, I just did
And
this.
the pump is new?
I just did it before you got here.
Okay, the pump is new?
Yeah, brand new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got this and I did it. I finished it just the week before you got here. I finished this. Not even that day. I mean, a couple of nights before you got here, I finished it. But anyway, and before you operate this pump, these two knobs unscrew here. These two knobs unscrew, drop down, and this cover lifts up, and there's a basket in there that collects leaves and stuff like that. Okay. Now, before you operate this pump, you got to make sure there is water in here.
Oh.
That's
So
number
how
one.
do you get the water in there?
Well, when I hooked this thing up, of course, I filled this thing with water. When I had it open, I filled this thing here with water.
Oh, you just use a bucket or something to fill it.
Yeah, I filled that with water. That should be filled with water before you start the pump up. It should be full of water.
Then why do you
should
want
not run
to?
this. You should not run a dry pump.
Oh, okay.
Now, the minute I turn this on, you will see there's water in the system here now. The minute I turn that pump on, in a few seconds, you'll see water coming in here.
But there's water continuously coming from the pool,
That's right,
right?
continuously. Yeah.
So you put something here just to get it start. To put some water that
Yeah,
get
you
it
put
start.
water in here to start it. Yeah.
But it'll
Yeah.
continue to get more water
You,
from
you
the pool.
put water in here to start, and it's not going to start right away. So I'll put water in here. I put water in here, and then I turn it on, and then I open this valve. That water goes in, and this water goes in. I close the valve, and maybe I might have to do it a couple times. I take a bucket of water from the pool or something and put it in here
Yeah.
to prime it. Okay.
Okay. It doesn't start right away.
But once it's primed, then you have to worry about it.
So those screws on the pump are just for taking the basket out
That's just for taking the basket.
and putting
Yeah.
water in there.
Yeah. Now, I don't leave the pump in here all winter. I don't leave this all. That's why I have these two unions here.
No, they can be unscrewed.
Yeah, those unscrew. Yeah, those you just unscrew these.
Okay.
Unscrew these, and so that disconnects the thing. And then I just take the pump and put it in the garage.
Oh, that's because it's too cold out here.
It's too cold out here, and I never know what's going to happen to the motor. So it's a safety precaution that I do. Maybe some people don't do it, but it's a safety.
Oh, the motor also goes inside?
Yeah, well, everything. This is all one unit,
Oh, okay.
and of course the electric line is there. You have to unplug the electric line, of course,
Okay.
and the plug is hooked to hood, so you just wind.
That is a plug there?
That's a plug. That's electric power.
Oh, that looks different from the usual.
Well, that's 220.
Oh, okay.
That's 220.
That's a.
So that you just unscrew it. Well, here's the switch. It's turned off now,
Okay.
but you just turn it and pull it out. It's got 3 prongs on it. It's a 220 line. It runs on 220. So then this operates the skimmer. The skimmer is. This is the skimmer.
Oh, the round thing there?
That's the skimmer. Yeah. So to get the bugs off the bugs off the top of the pool, you turn on the skimmer.
Oh. Get the bugs out of the pool.
Well, yeah. Well, now there aren't any bugs on there now, but
If there
a few weeks ago,
are.
flies especially. Flies die. Flies hit the pool, they die.
Okay.
And geez, they're all these flies are full of eggs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the bugs. You want to get the bugs off. So this I keep this valve closed all the time except when I want to use a skimmer. So I just make about 4 quarter turns. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I make about 4 quarter turns.
That's a one whole turn.
Huh? That's about 1 full turn. You know,
Yeah,
4
about
quarter,
one
yeah.
full turn.
About 1 full turn, yeah. You know. And you can notice the minute you turn this thing, you'll notice a fluctuation. And well, we can operate it when I turn it on to show you what happens there.
Okay.
And then of course, when you take those bags out to clean it, you want to make sure that's empty of water. So this is a valve that empties the water. Take a bucket. That maybe not much water will drain out.
Where's the water coming out?
Huh?
Where's the water coming out?
Right here. The water's going. This
Oh,
is,
underneath there's a
yeah.
opening.
This
I see.
is like a hose. That's a hose. Really.
Oh, okay.
But I there isn't going to be a lot of water coming out of it, but I drain into a bucket like I got there.
So this would be after the pump has been turned off.
After the pump has been turned off, and you're gonna open up this thing.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
Is now the let's see, what else should I tell you? Well, anyway, that operates the skimmer. I can turn it on now and go through the motions here.
Okay.
Let me turn it on.
Right.
Now see a minute I turn it on.
There's water in there. Okay.
Yeah, that is pumping the water out of the pool now.
Oh, okay.
It's going up through here into the filter,
Okay.
then out the filter and back into the pool.
Oh, all right.
That's what's happening. Okay?
Where's the line going back out to the pool? Where's the line going
Oh.
out to the pool? I mean, from here.
I'm going to show you. This line here. That line's going out the pool. See, it goes around the pool.
Oh, okay.
See the inlet? That's the inlet there.
Okay, right.
So the water's coming in there, and it's being picked up here. The water's being sucked up here.
Okay.
That's the inlet. That's where the pump is drawing water in from now.
Okay,
of
and
course,
that's going out.
when the skimmer is on, it'll be drawing water through here.
Oh, they're both going in.
Huh?
Those are both
Yeah.
going in.
Both go in. This one goes out.
Oh, okay.
Now these lines I put in, I don't know how many years ago. 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I'm trying to remember how many years ago. I originally had a drain in the center there, and there was a inlet there, and there was an outlet over there for skimming the pool or vacuuming the pool and stuff like that. Those were copper lines, and those copper lines all disintegrated.
Okay, so you
what
put
I
the
plug- so
PVC.
I plugged up the drain, and then I put all this new surface piping in.
Oh, okay. So the filter used to go through underground
That's
pipe.
right. Everything was underground.
Okay.
That's right. Here. That's where all the lines came in.
Oh. You mean the black line?
See where that tile is?
Where?
Well, there are lines. I don't know. You see some lines in there? Yeah, I don't know.
In this round thing?
in this round thing, yeah.
Oh, those are the old lines?
Those are the old lines.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Those are the old lines.
That's how to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll get
But
at
anyway, I have all those blue lines in there now. Well, maybe, I don't know, it doesn't look bad. I mean, at least you know it leaks. If you got a leak somewhere, you know where it is.
Right, okay.
With the surface lines.
Yeah.
Well, like for instance here, if I turn this on here,
Water comes out.
that's pool water coming
Right.
out of the filter directly into
Right.
here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So when I put the powder in, I open up this valve. And then I just lift up on this valve, the water drains out, see?
Oh, okay.
The water drains out there.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right. So that's what you do when you're mixing the powders.
When I put the powder in, right. Now I used to do the same thing with the chlorine, but now most of the chlorine was powdered. which I like a lot better.
Okay.
Which I like better. In other words, I put a couple, I measured the amount of chlorine in there, the same amount every day. That was a good way to control things. To control things. But now, the chlorine comes in these tablets.
Oh, I see. Tablet.
Come in those tablets, which is a little more difficult in determining the chlorine content. The chlorine now, you see that floater out down there?
Oh, the blue one?
See that floater, the blue floater?
Okay.
Those tablets are in there.
Oh. All right.
And it floats around the pool.
Okay.
And